What do you mean, between the lines?
Used to take drugs, and I don't know what's been happening with his last show. He fell off stage. The show after that,
Slippery slope.
Slippery, yeah, it was. I guess there was a lot of liquid on the stage, and then the rest of the band walked off on one of the shows while they were playing because he was forgetting the words to like one of their main songs. Did you hear about this?
That's just weird, man.
I know.
Like imagine being the band and your singer's not only looking allegedly like he's maybe back on drugs.
Yeah.
He's forgetting lyrics to the point where you're like, you know what, F it, man.
And just leave him standing out there on his own.
I'm just gonna hang in.
We gotta ask Muse if they do that.
Yeah,
they leave one of their guys hanging like that. I'm kind of worried because
I wonder if they would. I don't. You know, I think that they would. I think. I mean, we've actually got the boys here, so we could do it right now. Hey guys, thanks for coming to the Fox.
Hi.
By the way.
Hey, how's it going?
Muse in studio. Welcome back to the Fox in Vancouver. Would you guys do that? Like, if you know, if you're forgetting the lyrics and you're like, you know what, screw it, man.
I've forgotten a few words here and there.
Yeah.
Did you say Slash fell off stage? Because we saw him fall off stage in Atlanta years ago, do you remember? Is that all he does? He just falls off all the time. We saw him slip off. He slipped in between the bass speakers and the stage, didn't he? Like,
that was at an award show, wasn't it?
No, it was actually a radio show for Atlanta, and he was with Velvet Revolver, and he fell on his ass and slipped down between the speaker and the stage.
That happens a lot.
I was actually worried that you guys weren't going to be here because I was following your Twitter account, and you guys were up at the suspension bridge.
Yeah.
You were just there today?
Just now. We just came just from there. Yeah.
That's crazy. If you have to check out the Twitter, the Muse Twitter page, because they've got 2 awesome pictures. Were you guys scared? Because I can't even go across that thing.
Our tour manager started wobbling it on purpose, and then like some weird PA came and went, "You there, English guy, stop wobbling the bridge."
I hate when people shake it, and then like big dogs come on it, and you're like, really? We don't need that right now.
But it's kind of cool though. I found the what was it called, the treetop, not the big bridge, but you know the other one when you go up around the trees. I found that a bit more edgy.
A little bit scary.
Like the Ewok section. You know?
Yeah, that's totally what it looks like. Ewoks. We're so happy to have Muse in Vancouver. When was the last time you guys were here?
Well, we were just talking about it outside. We were supposed to play. We were looking out the window and we saw that Orpheum Theatre down there.
Yeah.
We've never actually played there though. But I think we were supposed to play it, but something happened. We couldn't make it. I can't remember. Well,
really?
Well, no, it didn't get booked, but we were going to. But yeah, we realised in the last album we didn't actually tour in Vancouver. I don't think we played Toronto quite a few times. The last time we would have been here must have been 2004 maybe, or 2005.
2004 or 5. I was hoping it wasn't because of the big feud with Celine Dion.
Yeah, I don't know if you...
From here, is she?
Yeah, I know she's
Canadian. Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you... Did you guys get duped today? Because, of course, April Fool's Day today. And I heard that you guys had changed your name to Celine Dion, and I bought it, but...
Yeah, I got April Fooled,
Yeah. You did get April Fooled? Yeah.
Did you? By who?
Don't know whether you want to talk about that on the air.
But basically, a girl sent me an email saying she was pregnant.
Oh my gosh!
And I had to think twice, and then realised it was a joke. Yeah.
Think twice about who she even was.
No, I knew who it was, but it was a joke. I fell for it though, nearly fell for it. But that's not good. Did you get April Fooled today?
Only you telling me you were going to leave the band this morning.
Oh yeah, I was leaving the band. Yeah.
But is that an April Fool's thing, or is that just like a...
That's just standard every day.
Every morning. This is what's on the agenda today.
Just Matthew's leaving again? Okay, thanks. See you.
Are you guys in relationships?
No, I was for a while. We broke up about 6 months ago. Do you want to get personal? What about you? You married?
Engaged, just recently. Thank you.
It works out in the end, doesn't it?
I guess so. I hope so. I don't know. Looking at Jesse James and Tiger Woods, not really, not all the time. We get a lot of email requests about you guys and questions and this and that because people are like pumped that you're back in Vancouver.
Yeah, they're excited to be here
tonight. We have a lot of...
It's always a great crowd in Canada.
Yeah, different than other places that you go when you play in the UK and Japan. And
it feels a bit more like Europe, I think, over here, the crowds, more so than America. America's definitely a bit different, but yeah, no, we always had a good time.
It's a great city, though.
We played in Edmonton and Calgary so far, Montreal, Toronto. This is, I think, it's our last date now in Canada.
Yeah.
And they've all been great crowds. But we think Vancouver's going to be the best, of course.
Well said. What is the coolest show you guys have ever played?
The coolest show?
God, blimey. The Montreux Jazz Festival in Switzerland.
Wow.
That's, I mean, I'm using the word cool here. I'm taking you literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was literally very cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In terms of like, what was the greatest gig we ever played? Like Wembley Stadium was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it?
That's crazy. Like, how are the nerves before something like that? Like,
yeah, so I've got a little chair here. So I know you're picking. I'm not being weird. I just picked the wrong chair. I'm sat down really late. Nerves. Yeah, I was pretty nervous. Yeah, really nervous going up on the lift. We had this like lift that sort of launched us into the stage, and like we got stuck halfway up, like proper Spinal Tap style. Like it was the first night. It was the first night. The first night we were just about to go on, and literally it raised up, and our heads were like, it was just our eyes and heads were above the stage, and we could see all the crowd, and we were just stuck there going like shitting myself. And
there's many Stonehenges all around the stage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Missized and misplaced Stonehenges. Yeah.
Oh, that is crazy. So as far as like cities, because you guys travel a ton, what would you say a place away from home that you feel most at home?
I love New York, other than Vancouver, of course.
Well, besides
I love New York. That's got just a great city. Great energy, lots going on, lots of bands and art and.
I feel strangely comfortable in Osaka.
Really? Yeah. Well, that's good.
Osaka in Japan, yeah.
Do you think when you're like putting your shows together, because the laser aspect of your show and the way you guys open the show, when you're putting it together, is it all three of you like kind of sitting down and going, okay, this is what we want to tackle this year, this is what we want the message to be, or how does it come about?
Generally it's us sitting around, often drawing pictures on napkins and things and talking about. That's kind of exactly what we're doing yesterday. We're sitting around with our lighting engineer discussing what we're going to do in the future. But bit of both. We also worked with a lady called Ez Devlin, who's like a set designer who does a lot of kind of operatic sets in London, but also around the world. So we worked with her, and she came in and listened to the album and kind of got involved with the concepts and came up with some ideas. And so we worked collaboratively with her. It's a bit of both, really, but generally in the past, we've just kind of come up with random ideas ourselves. Yeah,
because I think that part of your show is as inspiring as the actual musical part of your show. Is that what you kind of wanted it to be like?
Yeah, I think we're interested to do large shows to see if we could pull it off, really. I suppose I think we always sold a lot of tickets more than what we were ready for as we were growing up. We'd always find ourselves playing bigger venues, so we kind of bigger venues than we thought we were able to play. So we try and compensate by bringing in lots of extra show elements, because we felt that maybe just us three was not really that interesting to look at.
Awesome. We have 2/3 of Muse in the Fox studios, and we're going to continue with more of the conversation with Muse in just a few minutes, but we do have to get to some of the bills. We do have the Playmate call-out at 5:30 if you're interested in checking out the Playboy Mansion. cfox.com for that, and we have 420 Gold in just a couple of minutes, so stick around. Thanks, guys. So we could either do the next one live.